is up, guys? It is your boy Ozzy with this not very seamless presentation. This is the first time. The first time we're doing this, we're doing a live figure review because I just wanted to do something a little bit different. I'm joined by two guests. I'm joined with Josh. Say hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Good stuff. It's good to have you here tonight.
Yeah, I'll get me screwdriver.
Get your screwdriver.
Yeah.
Oh, like a proper one, not that stupid like mouse thing that Jodie Whittaker has.
No. This is the old
That's
school.
A proper one. A proper one. Awesome. So we are also joined by. Doesn't look to be anybody there.
I have arrived.
Ta-da! He's materialised.
Indeed, I have.
Who are you again?
I am Stan the Slytherin.
Then this is your first live stream in Mono Supreme, I understand. You've
No,
never done one
it is
ever.
not.
Oh. Really?
I have done many live streams. You've just forgotten about them because
think
I mean the past few years. Yeah, the past few years of human history have just disappeared because the master kind of took over, and then I had to undo it, and so everyone's forgotten the past few years. It's complicated.
It's complicated, very complicated.
Yeah.
Sure, David. Oh god. Right, so I'm going to be basically like reaching between the computer and the actual figure set. I didn't really think this through practically, but let's just go for it. So I've got it set up. We'll get into it, and then afterwards we'll just have a general chat about the figures and the future of the range and stuff like that. So, right, let's get into it. What do you guys think of the box?
I like the box actually. I think it represents the figure and the screwdriver quite well.
Yeah, I think that the background design, not on the front, like the inset bit, could be more colourful because I think the kind of grey TARDIS interior doesn't really stand out that much. But I mean, I guess when you take it out of the box, it's a cool thing to display it against.
True. I mean, I never keep any of those backing cards. I always just chuck them. So
I think that one's quite cool. The TARDIS.
It is nice.
The weird roundels, but I suppose they were the ones in the episode, weren't they? Were they?
Yeah. One of the episodes, I can't remember. But this isn't the first time that we've seen that background. We've seen it in another set, but I can't remember which one. It was one of the Forbidden Planet ones.
Long time ago.
It's, a long time ago. Yeah, back when they were supposedly cheaper, except you still paid like £40 for the sets back in the day. But we'll get onto the pricing later. So the box, as you can see, it's just a box. You know, it's very nice. It displays them very well, but I don't need to waste anyone's time by reading the whole blurb because, well, just pause the screen if you want to actually have a look at the packaging.
The sticker.
I didn't get. You what?
The little sticker on the back that the Doctor Who figures used to have, the little authenticity.
Oh, the holographic one. Yeah. Do they still have that? Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's a TARDIS, and I legit can't even do this. This is a disaster. There you go. The holographic sticker. I never point that out. But yeah, they're here. So let's get into it. So when this was announced, you saw my reaction. I was jumping for joy because John Pertwee is one of my favourites, and I just wanted the shorter head version for so long. So I was so happy to finally see it. So let's get into it.
Yeah, and I'm intrigued because from what I've been reading and from what I've heard, the cloak apparently has like a satin finish or something, and I don't know what that means. I don't understand.
A satin finish?
Yeah, to make it seem more realistic or something. So tell me if the cloak has like a weird finish on it.
Let's have a look. Yeah. We'll discover together. Now, I was actually more excited for the Sonic because I really wanted like a chrome-plated classic Sonic, and it's great how we finally have one. Yeah. Struggling to open packaging. I miss the good old days when it was just that wire.
Oh yeah.
You could just twist off. Whereas these ones, you got to. Alright, there we go. Okay. Here we are. Papa John Pertwee. He's the only doctor that delivered pizzas. Papa John Pertwee. So here we go. There we are.
Also, the only doctor who ran a burger restaurant.
That's true. I saw that. Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He was in. I think he was in the Navy as well. Like he got around a bit. He did a fair lot. The John Pertwee. But anyway, let's just go straight to that face. That's falling over face. Wow. How
That.
beautiful.
Wow,
It's
it's
like
pretty...
it's just a really, really solid likeness.
I've seen a lot of people complaining about it. I think it's just the fact that people kind of need to get used to the fact that they're not painting the skin anymore.
I mean, at least you don't scratch the nose anymore, because I can't think of a David Tennant figure that doesn't have like a nose like half
Oh,
gone.
that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
And genuinely, on this figure, I do think it makes it look just more realistic. Like on all the other figures that have had this treatment, I think it kind of downgrades them. But on this one, I think they've really made it work really well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to absorb it for myself. I'll take a proper look. But yeah, it looks a bit weird when you line it up against other figures. It's something that we'll have to get used to. But
Yeah, a bit of an
definitely really, really looks like him though. Yeah, so I did see a lot of criticism for the likeness, but I don't see it.
I mean, they did the unpainted heads. They did it for a Tennant figure. It was for the one from 42.
Yeah, that one, but it was just really waxy.
That was
Yeah,
to make
those ones.
him
Yeah.
look sweaty, because it was. Well, yeah, he was just supposed to look sweaty, apparently.
Mm. Good excuse. But yeah, you guys have told me that Pertwee didn't have long hair in the Daemons.
No, I'll try and find the picture up again.
So it's a bit odd, an odd choice. Oh, we got a load of comments. I can't read because I'm all the way at the other side of the.
Do you want me to read
the
the
room.
comments out?
Yes, please. Yeah, stay on top of the comments.
So, Dalek Apocalypse, hello, welcome.
Mm.
Says, I've just got the Pertwee figure today, just the Pertwee, as I didn't want the Sonic. Wait, how'd you do that then?
I think you can buy them separately online. People are selling them separately.
Yeah, right, through eBay and stuff, yeah. Dalek Apocalypse has also said, I'm kind of mixed with the face. Some angles it looks like John Pertwee, and other angles it doesn't. I don't see that yet, but I mean, I don't own it, so I'm going to have to see Ozzy moving it around to see if that's true
Yeah,
or
I mean,
not.
it's hard to kind of look at it for myself as well, getting the first kind of reaction.
Yeah.
It's got the wrinkles, you know. It's that's the good thing about not slapping a lot of paint on. You can see the details. It still is a little soft, you know. It's not the wrinkliest, but I've been 3D printing some heads, and it's really hard to get wrinkles out of it. So this is probably the best that they can do at this scale.
Right. Pedro _S 2000 says, nah, the likeness of that head is off. The eyes are way too big, and the chin is way too pointy. The OG head was better, even though it's not supposed to be a season 7 head. I disagree with that. While yes, the eyes might look a bit large, I don't think it really detracts from it. I don't think
that's a paint thing. That's not a sculpt thing.
Yeah.
And
I
at the end of the day,
way better than the original.
there is absolutely no way that they can get it picture perfect. It's eyes are an incredibly difficult thing to do, even printing. So, God, they even mess it up on like bigger figures. So it's you're not going to get much better, really, unless I don't know. It's not off of a factory line, because remember, these are mass-produced figures at the end of the day. you are not going to get perfection. This is as good as you can get, really.
Yeah, you can tell who it is. You know, that's all. That's all that matters to me. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of it is he's smiling as well. Like, that will kind of throw people off subconsciously because we don't get figures like that.
Was
We
the
don't
old
get figures smiling, really.
the old one
I've had,
wasn't
like 2 or
it?
3. I'll go get an old one. You carry on talking while I'm fishing him out. Where is he?
Yes. I mean, honestly, for me, as soon as I saw it, the face sculpts, I wasn't thrown off at all. I just thought that's John Pertwee. That's more John Pertwee than the old one.
Oh, I don't know.
I think having him smiling as well just adds the extra John Pertweeness because that's very John Pertwee.
I do like the smile. Yeah, I think it's you could, like it's hard to get likeness with a smile, and I think they've done that quite well.
Yeah.
There we go. I think, yeah, I mean, after binging like the entire Pertwee series and only finishing recently, this new one definitely makes me think of John Pertwee more.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I think
There's
so.
something a bit, I don't know, there's, maybe it's just the fact that it looks too miserable on the original one that it looks quite cartoony. It doesn't quite look
I don't know.
as good as it
Before
could.
before the figure came out, I genuinely thought that was a really, really good head sculpt. Like that was perfect, bang on. But now this new one's come out, I've been like, no, maybe it wasn't.
They both
Yeah.
have the place, I guess. It's
Also, is it just me, or was the original like? I feel like every version of the original John Pertwee that I've had, he's always been way too pale.
Yeah, they always struggle with the skin tone and like the colour of the lips.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
at the end of
I
the
mean,
day,
having-
the people who are generally, I'm speaking in general terms here, and I'm not making any digs at anybody, because I'm not that kind of person. Basically, the people who are bothered about 100% accuracy are the people who will customize them themselves. So, you know, you always have the option of making it more accurate yourself, and these are toys, you're never going to get them 100% accurate
Yeah.
at the end of the day. So, you know, pick your battles, go outside, get some fresh air, you know. Go get some friends. You know, these are just toys at the end of the day. They're not high-end collector's pieces, because they're not like Hot Toys where you spend 250 quid on them or whatever.
So can you confirm for me? Is there a weird finish on the cloak, or is it just a normal cloak?
Yeah, the cloak. Let's have a look. I'm kind of like balancing the two framing things here because it's kind of different on my computer. Anyway, never mind. Yeah, the cloak apparently is like satin sheen on the purple. Yeah, there's a little faint satin sheen on the purple. Let's have a look. Let's try and capture that. It's quite difficult. Yeah, can you see that? There's there's a little subtle glitteriness to it.
I see. Yeah.
Which I actually probably would have liked on the jacket to give the kind of velvety look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
can
Yeah.
never quite get the look of velvet jackets right on action figures. And I know I've been singing this figure's praises, but I will just say I find it incredibly disappointing how we haven't got a new jacket to like accommodate the sculpt here. It's
Yes.
I can't pretend like I know the budget for these things. I can't pretend to know if they had enough money to do it because I don't. But that's like my only main criticism of this figure. Like I really wish they'd have, you know, reached a bit further into the pocket and given us sculpted bits on there. But, you know, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Let's have a look at that neckerchief. Is that supposed to be paisley? I can't remember what it looks like.
Yes. I'll show you. It's supposed to be.
It looks alright. I mean...
Yeah, I mean,
looks
it's
good.
kind of like vaguely similar.
It's hard to replicate on toys, especially at this
Yeah.
scale, so... I mean, I would have liked maybe some gloss on the buttons as well. I think there are a couple of things that would have changed. Go on.
Apparently, they've also made the. I'm just clearly obsessed with the cloak here. Apparently, they've also made it softer so that you can remove it way more
Yeah,
easily.
true. Because
That was an
the
issue
original,
on the old. Yeah, it was
the
way
original was
too
really
stiff.
hard to get off. So, oh, hang on. Can we see the cloak there?
Yeah.
Focus, damn you! You see, this is the stuff you don't see in the reviews.
No, that's I never knew that, to be fair.
What about the cape? Oh.
Yeah, I never knew that
Yeah,
they
go on.
like add that detail out of everything. Yeah, it
Well,
does
let's
add
take
quite
that.
a bit to it now that I know.
There we go. That's him with his cloak off. Christ. I'm basically doing a juggling act of trying to capture all this. It's quite difficult. Oh god. There we go. So that's him without his jacket on, and yeah, looks fairly solid. But like I said, if it was me, I probably would have changed a couple of things on the jacket, but I don't know. It resembles what it's supposed to resemble. Is there much more to say? I mean, his legs are basically just a matte black with glossy black shoes. Don't really need to talk about that. They got the gloves, which I really like. The first Pertwee figures have gloves.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Yeah. It would have been quite cool maybe to do like two variants of this figure, like, because you know how they've done the maggot thing. Maybe they could have done one with gloves and one without.
Yeah, just maybe some extra hands.
Yeah, that would have been quite nice.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, I'm just giving feedback for future releases, so.
I'm gonna check through the live chat again.
Yes, I've not seen.
What people are saying.
Oh, we got.
Where was I? The OG head was better, even though it's not supposed to be a season 7 head. I think it's way too solemn, and for me, I think the proportions of this one are better. Dark Apocalypse. Same thing could be said for this figure, since the story it's based on is from season 8. Nathan David Ward's Pertwee head is better. I haven't seen that version.
Oh, that's. I mean, that was sculpted by Helena Souza. Don't get it twisted, you know.
Alright.
Yeah.
Badwolf66 says, I'm considering getting this, but I have other priorities. Yeah, kind of same with me. I mean, I'm not actually considering it, but I want it, but I'm not going to spend the money on it. Not that I think it's a bad price, it's just like, I don't really buy Doctor Who figures anymore. At least it isn't Dapple making them. Yeah, I'm thankful.
Oh, well, come on, Dapple are amazing.
It'd be like 10 feet tall.
Oh, yeah. Like, it would be like this.
Yes.
If it was a Dapole one. But yeah, I mean, I don't. Is there anything else to say about this thing? I'm not sure.
Well, are we going to take a look at the accessories? That's the things that I want to see.
Oh, look at this. I think. Oh, please don't let the build quality be too bad. Oh, he's got a bit of a loose arm.
Ooh.
That seems to be a thing with character options figures at the moment. No, it's not too bad.
Does his head move anymore now that it's got a different sculptor?
Oh no, I've made it all wonky. I made the hand go all wobbly. Go on, let's. God.
No, not really. No.
A little bit.
Actually.
Well, we won't get a neck rub anymore, so.
That's very true. Yeah. That's very true.
Perhaps it would have been cool to have a ball-jointed head for this, but I think they said that they weren't going to do those for some reason. And yeah, I read like comments from people saying like, oh, they should have given this figure like ball-jointed arms. I basically have to encourage people, and no one's going to do this, but look at how much it costs to make new tooling for figures. It is very, very, very expensive. It can range from 10,000 to 100,000 depending on what it is. So seriously, research it yourself if you're interested and want to educate yourself, because it's not a cheap business contrary to what people think. So I really like this figure. I'm over the moon with it, to be honest, and I'm gonna be like recasting the head and trying to make a Spearhead from Space version as well.
Yeah. Would you say it's a definitive third Doctor figure? Like, is that the go-to?
No. I like having both of them. I mean, because I'm a collector, I'll literally buy everything. So I'm glad we have the two.
As it's the Vortex edition,
Mm.
if you could only pick one John Pertwee figure to keep, would you pick that one?
I think, well, maybe if I were to do this set, I probably would have actually matched the head with the proper outfit. So I would have just done season 7, 1. Yeah, something, a bit more accurate. But either way, it's a nice culmination of all the different things. So we got accessories as well. Let's have a look at those. So let's pop them out. Yes. I've never had a maggot. So.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. It's a first for me.
And so these are lucky dip, aren't they?
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in that case, you got the best one.
Yeah, I'm glad I got this one. I love the green on it. Like, it really contrasts from it.
What are you gonna do with your maggot now?
I'm gonna eat it.
You know what will happen to you if you do that. You have seen the story, haven't you?
I have seen the story, yeah.
The green ooze, it'll, kill you. Or I can't actually remember what it does. I can't remember.
It's really cute. I love it. Did it. Wait, hang on. Did it. It's a lot of fun. There you go. I'll give that to my girlfriend. She might love it, or think it's terrible.
They should release the giant fly.
They should, but thousands of pounds worth of tooling. I don't think it's going to happen. We get the sonic screwdriver, which is the first time in a while we've had a sonic screwdriver, so I'm glad. You all know what it looks like. I'm not taking it out because I can't be bothered. There you go. Fairly standard. It's quite interesting how the red that they've used on the top is different from the sonic screwdriver we get.
Is it
very weird?
Is it the same sort of silver, or is it just like?
No, it's just the standard silver that they always do for the Sonics. So it's a bit weird to have like a big version of the thing which is incredibly detailed, and then this little one which barely resembles it. But oh well. Then we got is it the Kronos crystal?
Yeah, I think so.
They have released this before, but I probably have lost the original, so I'm glad that we got another one. So yeah, that's accessories.
I don't think it's ever been released with the third Doctor figure. I think originally it was with the Master.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
honestly, I don't see the point in releasing it or re-releasing it, because that story is literally the worst Doctor Who story of all time.
I quite like the Time Monster. I'm sorry, but I quite like it. I never quite understood the hate. Oh god, what have I done? Have I broken? Have you frozen?
Me? Oh, I hope not.
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh, you're just so angry. You were just so angry.
I don't know. I may have
that was weird.
I have no way of telling.
Right. Anyway,
I'm gonna check the live chat again, because we can't stop checking the live chat. The maggots are cool, but it sucks how they basically make the set a blind box because you can't choose which one you get. That is kind of true.
I think
it would.
Oh no! What happened? An error prevented shooting. Turn the camera off and on again. What? Anyway, on that, I think what it is the fact that if they were to, the tooling probably. I can't string the sentence together. I can't think of what I'm trying to say. It'll come back to me. I'll come back to it.
Dalek Apocalypse said you could have made enough room for all three maggots, but nope. But that would have upped the price again. I mean, that would have been really cool. But that would have made it at least 50 quid for the whole set.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest. I don't really care. I'm happy with one.
Yeah.
Really, just what would I do with three?
I gotta say, no one is allowed to say they like the Time Monster in the live chat. It's not allowed. Okay, I will, you know, I'll leave.
I've already said I like it, so there you go. Epic fail. What about you, Josh? Do you like the Time Monster?
Maybe.
No.
No. Oh, that's quite funny. It's just ridiculous, you know. It's
Wacky.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I do really like it. But isn't it like 6 parts long? It is quite long.
Yeah, it's too long and it doesn't make sense and it's just
Oh, yeah,
it's a
but
nightmare.
the cast are amazing. The cast are amazing, and they save it for me. So.
Yeah, I guess that's.
Oh. Right, this sonic screwdriver.
Oh, that does look gorgeous. To be fair.
It is cool. Yeah. When you don't look at the battery compartment on the back, it looks good. I think it's a bit weird because it doesn't have any weight to it, as in it still, because it is plastic, it still feels like cheap.
I heard they scratch quite easy.
Yeah, this is probably more of a display item rather than a take it to the conventions and things.
I'd say you got an older one, just use that instead for like.
Yeah. You know, I'm happy with this. I always really wanted the classic ones to be chrome plated, and I think it was a really good idea putting it with the Pertwee figure as like an ultimate set.
I was hoping they'd fix something because I believe this is all supposed to be electrical tape in the show. I believe this strip here is actually supposed to be dark red. Sort of like
which bit? I can't see which bit you're talking about, but which bit?
It's so how do I explain this bit?
Okay, so that's like the top black stripe.
The top
the
black
bottom.
stripe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bit.
No, not that bit. Down. The bottom section.
Down.
This bit.
No, not that bit. Down.
That bit.
Yes, that should be technically red.
Should it?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I've watched the episode quite closely and then seen some reviews. I've seen a guy called, what's his name, Six Sec or something, and he did actually pull up some photos, and it is red.
Interesting.
But then again, it's electrical tapes, so you know you could customize it if you really wanted.
Well, yeah, I mean they can't put electrical tape on these, so if you want to take it the extra step, then just put a bit of red electrical tape on it. I didn't know that, and just one of those things slips through the cracks. So there's not really that much to say. Like, I am very happy with it.
Sound effects.
It's got a new sound chip. Wait, let's go for.
Oh, really? Nice.
One.
For some reason I can't hear that. Is that?
Oh, hang on, I might have to put it
I
next to
can't.
the
I can't hear it either.
Yeah, you won't be able to. Come on. No, that's 2. 1, 2, 3. No. Oh, there you go. Can you hear that?
Nope.
That's weird. Anyway, it's got 3 sound effects. One from a standard Sonic sound, and then the second one's the 12th Doctor Sonic, and then the third one is like the Sea Devils one. But you've all seen Batman March and Jimmy Pie's review. You know what it sounds like.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to do a straightforward review, because you've all seen the exact same thing. And I couldn't be bothered doing the exact same as everybody else. I wanted to make it interactive, so you guys, what do you guys think of the Sonic? Have we got some more comments?
Yeah, so Fly Highland says, I wish the way the extra sounds are accessed was different, like by twisting it or something. It's way too awkward doing it by pulling it down multiple times really fast.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that is not going to happen. If you want this set to cost £100, then sure.
Yeah, I know.
But no, it's alright.
Cool. It would be cool if it was it's just an idea. I think. I don't think.
Yeah. They probably should have done that originally, but it just.
And apparently, there's also 4 sound effects, not 3.
Oh really?
Yeah.
1.
1, 2, 3. Is that it? Oh yeah, there are, aren't there? Yeah, we've heard all these before. Just it's a new chip put together.
Is it? Are they all classic Who sounds?
No, a couple of them are modern.
Oh, that's
Which
strange.
I don't mind. It just is what it is.
I'd say it beats this one because this one's just an 11th Doctor's chip. Although you do get
That's true. Yeah.
that one, which I do
Look
like.
at that, the detail for you guys.
Yeah, I'm
It
really
is
tempted to
really
get that.
nice.
I sort of want that on its own. To be fair, I like the screwdrivers, so I have a bit of a collection.
Yeah,
I
I really.
I really like the general packaging of both of them. To be
Yeah,
honest,
I do
mean,
like
again,
Yeah,
go on, sorry.
Cool.
I do
Cool,
like the figure, but I just think I've got enough. To be fair, of the third Doctor,
They released quite a lot, so.
and I have enough
know.
screwdrivers. I've got this one, but it's just I don't know. It's a prop. I can be him.
Yeah.
Be me.
Right. So let's get to the. The elephant in the room, the pricing. I'll let you guys take it away. Stan, what do you think of it being £45 for this set?
So, I genuinely think it's a very fair price. So, the way I look at it is, if that figure itself came out back when the figure line was just starting, it would be 20 quid for the third Doctor figure alone. The Sonic itself, I don't know what is the old retail price for one Sonic?
Oh, they were about £10 in Asda when they came out. I remember.
They came with like some sticker card thing.
Right. Okay. So then, if we put them together, that would add up to about 30 quid back then. Still remember. Then we add the accessories, which I would say adds an extra £5 to £10. Then you add inflation. I think it's a very fair price. I think 45 quid is very fair. I don't think that's too pricey. I think it's not really being sold as a cheap figure. I think it's being sold as more of a premium product, which it is in the Doctor Who figure line. So yeah, I think it's fair. I'm not going to get it, but I don't think it's a bad price for what you get.
Fair enough. What about you, Josh? What do you think? Honestly,
I'd say take a fiver off it, maybe. And I'd say it is fair. I can't afford it. Like, I can't justify it, to be fair, as much as I want to have it. It's just one of those things where maybe they should have done it separate. I do like it together, but I've seen a lot of people just sell either the screwdriver on its own or the figure on its own. I just think they did it with the Doctor and Ruby Sunday. They released them together when.
Yeah, that was a bit odd. I didn't like how they did that.
It made it more expensive, and I just can't justify it. Maybe if it was just a screwdriver, just like I wanted, then yeah, I would. Or and I could get them at sort of different times. Like, I could get the figure on maybe 1 month and the screwdriver another. I just don't think together justify it.
That's fair. I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to the individual whether they buy it or not. There's no point complaining about the price of these things, because a certainty is that is not going to change. We could complain about the details, complain about the paintwork and things like that, and they may listen, but you basically cannot complain about the price, because that's just not how it works. It's just not how retail really works. I mean, it's a case of maybe if they released them for £45 and literally nobody bought them, they'd end up reducing it to maybe 35.
Yeah, these are the cheapest they're gonna get. 45 quid. It's not gonna get any lower. It's just gonna get higher and higher, I think, once they're sold out. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it goes down the clearance route, that's not a good sign. As in, like, you don't want companies to be reducing the price of products, because then that basically confirms that we're probably not going to get another one.
Well, they're still
Yeah,
available
because-
now, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. And I think that they will sell out at full price, despite people complaining. I think that they will sell out at £45.
Yeah, there are people waiting for payday. To be fair, so
Yeah. I mean, they're not going anywhere in a rush, but I don't see them dropping the price anytime soon.
yeah,
But I think it's fairly decent, you know. I mean, I could understand people saying, "Oh, well, in B&M we get like basically this in a pack of 3 for £22." I mean, I'm not even going to attempt to kind of argue against that, because I'll claim ignorance in the fact that I don't know how much this thing costs to make, so I'm not going to pretend like I know how it works. So I won't make any excuses. But at the same time, as an online exclusive, these things are always going to be priced more than the general retail versions. Always. That's just a rule of thumb for collectibles. So, you know, that's kind of all I really have to say. I think you get a fair amount for your buck. You know, I like the electroplated Sonic. This certainly would be listed individually between £25 and £30. That is a certainty. So the fact that you're paying that for the Sonic and you get a pretty cool figure to go alongside it, I can't see it as a bad price. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the live chat again to see what they're saying. Joe Bowers, evening guys. I really like this set, and I feel this is the most pertwee head sculpt. Hopefully, we will get more sets in this style with other Doctors. Yeah, I hope so as well.
Yeah.
Dark Apocalypse. The price is the reason why I went to get the pertwee on its own.
It's
Okay.
fair enough.
How much?
You know,
how much is the pertwee selling for by itself? I wonder.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see how much you got for that. Paid for that.
Yeah.
well, I know the Sonic is selling at around about the price of £20 at the moment on its own. I have seen it
Yeah.
a few times, so I'd imagine the figure would be about the same. To be fair,
Mm.
maybe
Right.
slightly.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Dark
Any more
Apocalypse has also said,
comments?
yeah, apparently Al didn't listen. In a podcast, he's admitted people pointed the inaccuracies, even to the point of showing him pics, but he ignored them. I mean, again, that's like, that may not just be him ignoring them. That might actually be like that they might just not have actually been able to fix the inaccuracies and stuff.
Well, it has. I can kind of think off the top of my head that happening once, where they fixed like the grey on the B&M Daleks, but like the 60s ones, they did fix that. But I think with that, B&M do have a say in the figures as well. This is purely speculation on my part, nothing confirmed, but I think B&M basically wanted variation in the figures, and hence making them inaccurate, but they look different from the last ones, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, it
But
does.
I won't pretend that's fact. It's just
It would make
speculation.
sense.
Yeah. Any more final comments before we move on to a general
Yeah,
discussion?
so I've just seen quite an interesting live chat comment. It says it makes me wonder what they will do with the Doctors that don't have the Sonics.
True,
1,
yeah.
2, 6, and 7. Maybe include another figure, plus how they will handle 9 and 10 since they share a Sonic. I hadn't thought of that.
I think we should. We'll talk about that when we close off this section. I'd want to talk about that. So, are there any more final thoughts on these figures from either yourselves or the chat before we move on?
So Pedro S2000 has said all the molds for this already exist. The 15th Doctor and Ruby were entirely new, but £5 less than this. The head was made for B&M, and it's the only new thing. So how does this cost £5 more than 2 new figures? Don't ask us. We
Point.
don't know.
I don't know, bro. I'm fortunate
It's a good
enough to earn
point,
enough
though.
money to buy these, so I don't really mind.
I would say it's a good point, though. To be fair,
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like having those two pretty much wholly new figures for £5 less. Yeah, it seems a bit strange. But as I say, I still don't think it's an unfair price for what you get. And also, I think the whole electroplated thing adds probably more than you'd think to the price.
Probably. I mean, the electroplated 15th Doctor Sonic. Well, how much was that? That was.
Yeah, they were very expensive, weren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that does add quite a lot, considering they've got to do it for every single one.
Yeah.
Oh, let's just get Al on this stream. I'll ring him up. I'll ring him up and say, "Answer for your crimes." Oh God. Oh, if you want it, get it. If you don't, then don't bother. Basically.
I want the screwdriver. That if I can see it separately, this has shown me that I definitely want the screwdriver. 100%. Like,
I was kind of annoyed at the price of the Joe Martin and TARDIS thing. I thought that was quite steep for what it was.
How much was that?
I think that was £40 on release, which I thought was less value than this. I don't know whether that's just because of the bias I have, because I obviously prefer John Pertwee as a Doctor, but I don't know. I don't think that set offered enough. Did it even have lights and sounds in that TARDIS? I can't even remember.
No, I don't think they did. No.
No.
Oof.
I mean, look, I will continue to kind of call out things which I don't particularly agree with, but at the same time, having quite a business mindset, I can understand some of the decisions. So, anyway, none of us are in charge of character options, and we never will be. So
that's what you think.
That's what I think. Yeah. Cool, and I hope I haven't pissed anyone off enough to not check out my eBay, which I'm going to be looking at now. But final closing thoughts. I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. I don't care. I love it. It's amazing. But if I'm being a stickler for detail, I'll give it a 7 because I wish we had a new jacket. But I still love it. But go on. What ranking are you going to give it, Josh?
That's tough. I'm gonna say 7. Yeah, I think that's about right. To be fair, I mean, I'm not a fan of the hair is not the same, but nonetheless, you've got that head. You can use it for a different. You can use it for a different outfit, and then obviously you get the screwdriver as well. I always like there was the 11th Doctor one, wasn't there? The 11th Doctor and screwdriver. I thought that's such a cool little deal to get.
Yeah.
So 7 out of 10, pretty good.
Fair enough. What about yourself, Stan?
I think it really feels like a proper bundle that you're getting here. And while I think, yeah, maybe taking £5 off would really, really make it worth it, I think I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's just a really solid set.
Fair enough. Cool. And I don't know whether I'm going to display it in the box or out of the box, because I love how it looks in the box. But there you go. I reckon if it had like gold-plated things on the packaging, nobody would complain about the price. And then if the packaging was like really, really, blingy. But oh well. Right. Okay. I'm going to go and put a break screen up. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys. And I realise I don't have a break screen.
Oh no!
There you go. All right, we're back. We're back. I should probably like change the screen share thing. So let me just. So yeah, that was the what was it? The set we just looked at.
The third
right.
Doctor figure set.
Screen share. What's going on? This is the part in the live stream, guys, where it's going to be another couple of minutes before we'll get onto our next talking point. But what am I doing?
Bear with us while Ozzy tries to figure out what's going on.
Window.
We don't know what's happening either.
Fair enough. Right, okay. I've got the screen share back, so the stream is officially starting again now. Okay, we're back. I'll have it seamlessly done for the next time. Right, let's go to promo stuff. What is your channel, Josh?
Oh, my channel is
yeah.
bad.wolf.4.
Bad.wolf.4.
It's the same on
So
everything.
this is...
TikTok, everything.
Oh, nice. This one.
Yes.
Yeah, let's have a look. So this is the promo segment of the video. So go subscribe to Josh now.
Oh.
Do it. When was your last video?
Oh.
Look. The Spider-Man unboxing.
That didn't do very good in likes and stuff, but I was a bit shocked on the views. I
Bro, yeah, look at those the view count. Oh my god.
I don't know how that happened.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
Well,
I think it's just that classic accidental good thumbnail.
5.4K.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You should be proud of that. You should probably set up like keep this channel .2 and then set up like a Marvel/DC channel.
That would be.
And I think it.
Yeah.
That would probably do really well.
Yeah, because that was my TARDIS console account. I think that's you know, that's mostly it. I do reviews. I've always done reviews. It's just thing, to be honest. Everything's on there. Yeah,
I'd like to see more things from you. Obviously, go at your own pace, but I would love to see some more videos from bad.wolf.4.
Yes, I do a lot of TikTok videos.
Ooh. Oh, you're mainly a TikTok kind of guy. I still don't have a TikTok.
It's really, really good. I mean, it boosts you up massive. I mean, I'm on 90,000 somehow.
Whoa.
That is a lot. Let's have a look at your TikTok then.
Oh dear Lord.
Is the link in here or?
No, it's not. It's just but it is the same exact name.
Oh, to reach all the way over there for the keyboard. Bad.
But there's a lot of cringy cosplay videos.
Give over. Oh, I can see it. Yeah. Let's have a look. Oh, Tenant cosplay.
Yes. Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Bada boom. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Where are your videos?
Something went wrong. Oh,
why don't we all just be David Tennant from now on?
Oh yeah.
No.
Well, I think we should Stan. I think we should look at those videos. Well,
I suppose.
Yours is quite good, actually. Oh god. Solve this puzzle. Bada boom. Oh, it's not working.
It's not liking it.
Oh, we can see the thumbnails anyway. Can we actually watch the video?
Oh, Matt Smith one.
Oh yeah, we can.
Bow tie.
No
Cool.
sound. Maybe it's one of those ones that got removed. Looked at the thing and sounds that all got removed.
Oh really?
Yes.
Well, let's have a look at that costume. I didn't get to look.
Is that
I'm
all?
angry that's new.
Is it? I don't know actually, but there you go. I suppose.
Look, I'm angry that's new.
Yeah, I don't like this TikTok layout. It's really annoying me. Just let me watch a video in peace, TikTok, please. No, it's cool. It's cool. I like it. The Raggedy Doctor.
Yes, that's a very 3 years ago, I think.
Go on, do your best Matt Smith impression.
I can't. Oh, in all of time and space, everything that ever happened or ever will. Where do you want to start?
That's quite good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
I-
that's good.
oh.
Oh, go on, Stan. You have a go.
No.
No. Oh my god.
So
Oh,
that
sorry.
was the impression. Me saying no.
You
That
just-
was Matt
you
Smith
have to-
saying no.
You have to feel everything you're talking about. Just, yes, no, absolutely, 100%.
Yes, no, absolutely, 100%. Mine's very much a comic version of Matt Smith. I don't try and go for perfection. I basically created my own Matt Smith character,
Yes.
which you see in the sketches. So that's my Matt Smith impression. But yeah, nice. Do I promote Stan again?
Well, I'm actually gonna ask people if they want to check out my Instagram, which
Oh.
is the Son of Frankenstein. It's not. You'll need to follow to be able to see the stuff that I post.
Let's
Which
have a
is
look. Stan
annoying.
Sladine.
But
Go
but
over,
yeah,
subscribe to
so-
Stan Sladine.
yeah, Stan
Now.
Sladine on YouTube. I'm the Son of Frankenstein on Instagram, where I post
Mm.
I post a ton of stuff. I'll post weird stuff that I've just spent a few days making.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you
that's
go.
me.
I'll get it up on here. One sec. Instagram.
But like, if I just do a quick sculpt or something, I'll throw it up on Instagram. I'm not gonna bother making an entire YouTube video about it. So if you wanna like keep up to date with what I'm actually doing, check out Instagram.
Yeah.
You know.
Stands there. Cool. Oh, Audrey. That is Audrey, right?
Audrey too, yes.
Cool. Oh, this is that hand that you made out of the polymer clay.
Yeah, strange hands. Yeah.
That's pretty.
Glows
really
in the
good.
dark.
That is cool.
Damn, son. Really cool. And Stan's also working on something else. Have you got it to hand?
Oh, I don't know if we should show it.
Okay. Well, we're working on the
It doesn't.
next.
It doesn't look much like it yet.
Mm.
I have no idea.
You could show it. We
I
won't
mean-
say what it is, and if anyone guesses,
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay. So if
problem is
anyone
your
can
screen
guess
isn't
what
very
this
big.
is,
But
I will be shocked if anyone guesses what this is. To be honest. I mean, honestly, though, it's probably a good test to see if we're anywhere near what it actually looks like.
yeah, true.
So this, I don't know how much.
It just looks so funny until it's all painted up and stuff. It you can't see it, like the light isn't showing it.
Bad lighting. Haha. I don't know if you can see this.
I can't.
It's something. It's something. from
Do a
Force
360,
Zero.
like rotate it around, so then we can actually see. It's a
Oh,
monster.
Oh. Oh. It's not. It's not ringing.
Right. Okay.
yeah.
So
It looks
Right.
strange.
I
yeah.
can't see it.
I'll try.
very
I'll try and get a picture up on WhatsApp, and whoever in the comments, if we still have people watching, I don't know. Anyone in the comments, whoever gets it first,
well. Is it that?
you will get the
blobby
first cast. Don't say anything, Josh.
thing? Oh.
I'll give you a free copy anyway. But I mean, anyone who can get it first in the comments will get the first pull. If I can actually get it.
Oh.
So a little bit of a competition, an exclusive live stream competition. Oh shit! Sorry, I just remembered something. I owe someone a free Cusick Dalek kit. One sec.
What am I looking at?
No, just bear with. I'm trying to get it loaded. One sec. Ah, you can see all my messages. I don't think there's anything incriminating on here.
All
Oh
right,
my
time
God.
to check everything and then stalk whoever's here.
Alright, here you go. Comments, guys. If there's like even one person still on the stream, if anyone can guess, you get the first copy.
Yeah. you
Unpainted.
win
Unpainted.
thing.
But there you go. I'll let you guys absorb it. Do you have an answer, Josh?
I just Oh, I really don't know.
I
That's
mean,
fine.
to be fair, there's quite a crucial kind of thing that we haven't added yet.
Is it a claw that you haven't added?
No.
It's
It's
not.
not.
It is just it's to scale with the 5-inch range.
Mm.
It does look like what it's supposed to look like. It's just quite hard to guess without the extra
I don't
little
know.
details on it.
It might be
Mm.
from like an episode that I haven't seen.
Oh, you've probably seen it. It's a well-known monster. It's just. Has anyone in the Stan? Has anybody in the chat even tried to guess or?
Gel guard. That's not a bad guess, but that
That's
has
what I
already
thought.
been made into a figure.
Yeah, we already got a
It's
Zelgar
not
figure.
a gel
That's
guard.
true. Yeah, that's what I
Mm.
thought it might be, but yeah, no, it doesn't really look like one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of adjustments that need to be made to it.
Mm.
Um,
Oh well, I'm gonna give you guys another few seconds, and then we're gonna move on.
Feel free to guess again, the person who guessed before. Kralls. What are Kralls?
Oh, that's a Tom
Kralls?
Baker story, isn't it? You're on the right lines in the era, but I'll give you that clue.
I have an encyclopedia book, but I'm not sure.
Right. I'll move on to the next
are you
topic.
thinking like the pods from that Fourth Doctor story? I can remember the Kralls, I think. Yeah, like the pods it does actually look like that. No
Mm.
kidding, I would
But it's
totally
not
think that. It's
No.
not that, no.
Right. I think we should probably move on to the next talking topic, which will just be
That's gonna play on my mind though. That is, I just know
good.
it.
I mean, it's very much a first draft so far. It's not really, you know.
Cool. So basically, we're just going to talk about what we see next in this Doctor Sonic Screwdriver pack, and we're going to try and predict the next releases, which is something I can't say because I already know what they are, but I can't. I'll just let you guys try and guess what they are. So, what do we think is going to be the next Doctor and Sonic Screwdriver pack?
Ooh.
Let's see. Go ahead.
You go on.
No, you.
Okay, wait.
Josh, go on. Go on, Josh.
I would like to see an 8th Doctor one. It wouldn't make sense.
Okay.
I think chronologically it should be 4th, but I would like to see 8.
Quite nice to see that next, yeah. So, what Sonic and what costume and accessories would you put together?
I would put the what he was wearing in what's that episode? The short one. What's this?
Night of the Doctor.
Night of the Doctor, I think.
Mm.
Because he did have his screwdriver, didn't he? He did.
Yeah, he did have his screwdriver in that. It was just the
Yeah.
bog standard TV movie one that he had.
Yeah, I mean, TV movie one. We got like an 8th Doctor set quite recently, though, didn't we? With like
Oh yeah, with those three, three different versions of the Eighth
But
Doctor.
as for the Sonic, I think it would just be a really good-looking Sonic, like in electroplated manner.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you're going the Night of a Doctor route with the bog standard Eighth Doctor Sonic. What accessories would you put in?
The cup, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, a tiny one of his screwdriver.
Mm.
I think that's about maybe like no, because he didn't wear that yet. That was the War Doctor. I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, you gotta think with the accessories. It doesn't really need to be tied in with the story that he's from, because with the third Doctor, you got accessories from all across the different stories.
Yeah, so it can be anywhere in the Eighth Doctor's. Well, I say era. You know, he only had 2 televised stories, so it's quite a difficult one.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe 8th Doctor in from the new episode, the Jodie one.
Oh yeah, that's a good shout actually.
Short
With a new
hair,
head
but
sculpt.
his TV movie. Was it TV movie costume or was it just?
No, he wore the Night of a Doctor one. Yeah.
I don't know, just a sort of clean one. It was clean.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's a really good shout, actually. I probably would agree. Like, you do a new head sculpt for the Eighth Doctor from Power of the Doctor. Have
Yeah.
his little sonic screwdriver, have the cup, and I don't know what other accessories you put with it. It's quite a difficult one. I mean, I'd have to read more of the comics to be able to comment on that.
Yeah.
Maybe as a bit of a stupid accessory, like a shrunken down version of his TARDIS. But then again, that'd go well with Capaldi.
Jelly baby. He had
Why
jelly babies as well.
Oh yeah, he did offer jelly babies, so maybe that might be all right. Or a watch as well, because he had a watch in the promo
Yes.
pictures. So there you go. That's our Eighth Doctor set. I'll do a quick Photoshop for when I upload this afterwards for what we want to see in an Eighth Doctor set. Okay, Stan, you pick a Doctor and put a screwdriver and accessories with it.
Yeah, the Doctor that first comes to my mind is probably one that's going to be a bit more difficult. It's a second Doctor, because he doesn't
Okay.
really... He kind of has a Sonic.
There's
He
a
does,
pet-
yeah.
So basically, I think it would be sick to get a new second Doctor head sculpt. I don't think that the old one is bad, but again, I think like a new head sculpt could really just make it look incredible. And again, I think a smiling one could be great. And I think it would be really cool to actually get a second Doctor Sonic, as much as it's the plainest thing in the world. There's kind of two options. You could go with the whistle or the actual
Oh,
Sonic.
the whistle, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I think the whistle could be kind of cool, because then you could that's like a really cool prop to have.
There is
I think-
different screwdrivers, I believe. There's like some sort of green sort of one that, and then there's just one that looks like a pen light itself. I think
True.
there's like two different ones. So there's a
Oh, right, okay.
bit of
Yeah.
sort of variation.
I think you either do the whistle, or the pen light, like a hybrid of the different props. I think you'd have to take a little bit of artistic license if you'd do a second Doctor Sonic screwdriver, to justify
Honestly,
it
I
just not being a piece of silver, you know. Yeah.
I think the pen light would be pretty cool to do. I mean, as much as it is plain, it's just cool. And accessory-wise, I feel like there's so many cool accessories in the second Doctor's era. Like, I can't remember which Abominable Snowman story it's from, but there's that little statue.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, the Yeti statue.
Yeah, that would be a really cool thing to have.
Yeah.
I'm trying to quickly think now. I'm gonna get muddled with the first Doctor's era.
Can't go wrong with the flute.
Yep, the flute definitely needs to be in there. And I think, is there anything from Series 6? Because Series 6 is the only series of his that I really love. I can't really think of anything super iconic.
I think it would be quite nice. Go on.
You could get the box, the Time Lord message box.
Which one?
that
I
he
can't
uses
remember that.
in the war games. To call the
okay.
Time Lords.
Interesting.
That'd
I
be
think
cool.
an accessory that I'd put in there, because we didn't get it in the History of the Daleks set, we could have a Dalek mutant in there.
Yeah, that would be
so-
sick. Yeah.
Yeah, just to add the monster in there, you know.
Yeah, then
And a
it's
bit of
like because
colour.
we've had the maggot in this one, then we
Yeah.
get the dark mutant. Yeah.
In
That's
that
just-
one. That sounds like a good set to me. Yeah, and I'm quite keen on getting that whistle Sonic, actually. It's kind of cool. But, so, I don't know which future Doctor and Sonic sets we're going to get. I just know a couple of other ones that we're going to get, which I can drop hints, but I can't say. Fourth Doctor, what I would do for the Fourth Doctor is I'd do a Destiny of a Dalek's Tom with the correct scarf and the correct colours on the scarf, because we never got that. And the coat would be the Seeds of Doom one, but painted in that beige colour. And give him a new head sculpt. Maybe one without the hat and grinning or something like that. I'm not sure. But that's what I'd go for. And his sonic screwdriver, I think he just had one throughout his tenure, so it would just be the standard Fourth Doctor one. And when it comes to accessories, there's lots to choose from. You'll have to help me out here because my mind's a bit blank. But obviously, it comes with this Diddy Sonic screwdriver. What other accessories?
Would it be going too far to say maybe a K9?
I think so. It's a
Ooh.
new figure. It's a second figure, so I don't think that would happen.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool to have
That's a good shout though. That would be pretty cool.
It
the
would.
Doctor and K9. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'll probably bump it up to 50 quid though.
Yeah. I think,
we were to
I
do
mean,
that.
I know that you just said that we would include the Dalek mutant with the second Doctor, but then there has already
There is one in
been a
Genesis,
Doctor
yeah.
era. Yeah, so we could
Yeah.
re-release that because it's a different
True, that's
style.
quite iconic. So the screwdriver, I'd like a crinoid seed pod because
Yeah,
why the hell not?
definitely.
Yeah, of course you have to. And maybe
If we
have
have
like
the
the lucky
open
dip
one
of
or the
the
closed-
open one or the closed one. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
And
Key to
yeah,
time.
that's probably what I'd do. And maybe the key to time as well as a new accessory. That would be really cool, actually.
Ooh, yeah,
So yeah, that would be like the Fourth Doctor set that I'd want. I don't want an interchangeable head, maybe like one with a hat and one without. But yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
feel
what
like
I'd go for.
with the Fourth Doctor, from what they've already done, there's so much to choose from. I feel like when we do get the Fourth Doctor, which we inevitably will, it's going to be a really good thing. Like, it's going to be packed with stuff, I think.
Okay. I mean, to quickly speculate on a First Doctor one would be difficult.
Yeah,
I'd choose the First Doctor from. I saw someone do a custom of. I think it was like a Dracula, First Doctor story, which is a novel, and he had like a red necktie, which looked so good. So I'd probably go for that. I think that would look really good as an official release. But yeah, accessories wise, unless you make the packaging that big and give him a walking stick, you're gonna struggle to give him an accessory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I mean,
probably-
I'm sure there's some kind of iconic thing from his era that you could include. Is there any kind of Dalek accessory that they use?
Well,
in
there's the
Dalek?
fluid link, which was pretty iconic.
That would be the one to go with, I think.
That would probably be the one. Yeah. And
Yeah.
in terms of the mini accessories, his walking stick, obviously. But I don't know what else. Well, what other things have we had? What other things have we had from the
give him
First
a
Doctor era?
little, like hot chocolate cup for when he accidentally,
Yeah.
he accidentally gets married to someone or something.
True. And I think we should, the best accessory of all, which we completely missed out, is we should give him a pineapple piece, like in the Five Doctors.
In
Perfection.
his first story, didn't he have some sort of? I might be completely wrong, but he had some sort of flame torch thing, didn't he? Did he?
I was
he
just
might
thinking about
have.
him having a flamethrower then, and it's like, what?
Like some sort of.
First off,
It was. So one came with a little skull, didn't it? For some-
yeah, he did have a skull in the Unearthly Child set, so I think we
Yeah.
put that in there as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably what we're gonna go for with the first. Where have we got fifth? What variant of the Fifth Doctor do you do? You know, if
Full cricket outfit.
full cricket outfit, I'd probably do a jacketless one, but that would be like a very expensive figure to make, so can't
I
see
don't
that
know.
happening.
Yeah, I know, but you can't really. It's just nothing new because we've had every Fifth Doctor
Ooh.
spoiled for Fifth.
I
Doctor.
know, one that's quite hard to get now, and that would be the Time Crash one.
Time Crash. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Sculpts, maybe.
yeah, an older head sculpt. That would be so sick.
That would be cool.
I don't know though, because I think like if it's the Vortex figure, you want it to really represent his era, and having an older version wouldn't really do that.
That's
So
true.
mind you, he had an entire era with Big Finish, so I mean,
Yeah, but Big Finish is.
Power of the Doctor. Power of the Doctor.
Power of the Doctor, yeah, that's canon as well.
No,
Yeah, but again, I don't count that as his era.
no, it really
Well-
isn't. No.
What would you go with then, Stan? What definitive? Because we
Um,
need something new. We can't have a re-release because
I
they're so
mean, if
cheap
you
to
want to
get.
go, if you want to go really out there, isn't there? Let me. Doesn't he have like a weird outfit in Black Orchid?
Yeah, but that's like an entirely new figure though, in it, which we won't
Yeah,
get.
but I'm sure you could find. So, I mean, that's just like that's. I don't really want that figure anyway. But
Oh, fair enough.
that's just like, if you really want a new version, that's like going to be one of the only ones that they haven't really done.
Have we got any
Um.
comments? Everyone's probably left by now, but
Oh, let me see. The first Doctor could come with the Time Destructor from the Daleks' master plan.
oh, that's a good. Well, isn't that like really big? I can't imagine that fitting with the figure.
I don't remember that, so I don't know what you're talking about. They could do his red coat from one of the 80s video games. Which Doctor is that? Is that the
Oh
fifth
yeah,
Doctor?
yeah, the Fifth Doctor. Yeah, yeah. Jimmy Pie
Oh,
did a
right.
custom of that, and it looked really cool.
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Electroplated K9.
Oh,
Yeah, nice. Yeah, let's petition
yeah.
for that.
12th Doctor set, including electroplated sunglasses.
Yeah. Nice. It surprises me we never actually got the Sonic sunglasses as a character options release. It was
Yeah.
quite
Ooh,
quite
well,
unfortunate.
that's a
Missed
good
opportunity.
idea, actually. Someone just
What?
said the second Doctor could come with a 500-year diary. That's a really cool idea.
That is cool. As in like the small accessory, not the full scale.
I mean, yeah, because it wouldn't really be doable as a big one, but I mean, it
No.
would be really cool to have an actual replica of that as well.
What are we saying for the Fifth Doctor then? How are we? Are we just gonna give him like longer hair? You know, like maybe the Five Doctors version where he's in a standard outfit and got longer hair, or
Yeah, I think
And-
that would probably be good, cool. And generally, I think just give him a different head sculpt and that will change it up enough.
yeah,
Like
true.
do a more, just a better head sculpt.
And then
Because
accessories
as we've
wise,
seen with the Pearl, it works.
accessories wise,
Um,
his sonic screwdriver, and then a couple more. What does the Fifth Doctor come with?
you could include the time bomb from Earthshock because we've already had
Yeah,
that.
the
we know
Earthshock
it
bomb.
exists.
That'd be quite good to put in there.
I mean,
Um,
for the figure, I wouldn't really add a screwdriver. I mean, you sort of have to with the set itself, but with the little figure, like a little one, I don't know. 'Cause he didn't really. I don't know.
Ooh, you could include a little Mara snake.
oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like that. The full scale sonic screwdriver though is just, well, we only ever got that once, so it's quite a hard release to find. So I'd be happy with that.
Thanks, yeah. Yeah, I've still got it.
Yeah, I never got a hold of it. I missed it, unfortunately. Oh, does anyone remember that Amazon exclusive sonic screwdriver set?
How do you think I've got this?
Yeah, yeah. That was
Oh, man.
quite affordable at one point, and I never got it.
Yeah, I really wish I had have gotten that because that was the sonic screwdrivers are the one thing that I do still kind of want to own.
It was
Out
a
of all the
weird
things-
time for Doctor Who, mate. Really weird. But
Yeah,
I-
it was a cool thing. Yeah, I remember.
there was a Father's Day like deal going on with it, and it made it like £30.
That's crazy.
30.
Yeah,
That's what I got mine for.
and there is actually an
I wish-
exclusive Sonic in there. Like there is one
I
which
wish-
never was released anywhere else.
Yes, I
wish
have
I'd
it.
gotten that.
The third Doctor screwdriver, the little black segment here, was
Yeah.
unpainted.
Oh right, and also the 10th Doctor one, the cheese coloured thing never had like that end cap that was like sealed together. You know, like it was on the original release. You had to take it off, whereas this one it was the sculpted version. So
It
that
had
was like an exclusive.
the new button thing as well, like to make-
Yeah.
But
So
it was
let's see how much those things cost. So we're going on a complete tangent here.
yeah,
Sonic
it was
screwdriver set.
completely
I am
new
so
colour.
annoyed I didn't get that. I'm so annoyed I didn't get it.
I'm so glad I did. I'm so
Ugh.
glad.
Oh look, people are already selling them for 60 quid. Oh no, we're gonna lose Stan. I can't see it anywhere.
I may need to leave soon. I'm so
Oh.
sorry.
Okay. Can we quickly knock out the other doctors?
Yes.
No, I think
yes, we can.
Modern Who would be cool. Like I say, like I would like an electroplated ninth or 10th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver because they are
True.
different. But
Yeah.
I would like especially a 10th one. I mean, come on.
Well, the Ninth Doctor Sonic would. Oh, I'd probably re-release that torch, that little one, because that was based on the Aztec prop. So
Yeah.
I'd be happy with that.
I have that.
The little torch, I'd be fine with that. I think that'd be quite cool. Accessories, I'll come up with those later in the edit and put some stuff in. 10th Doctor, the Sonic Screwdriver's fairly straightforward. He never really had any proper special versions, did he?
The head sculpt, the end of time head sculpt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we need to talk about the figures. Oh, my God. Right, let's go back to Eccleston. So for the head sculpt and the figure, which one are we going for?
I don't like the new head sculpt for the Ninth Doctor.
I think.
No, it doesn't
Yeah,
look great.
I think we continue the trend with all of these figures of making brand new head sculpts and just like increasing the likeness of all of them.
Yeah, he did get a new one quite recently, but it's not for me.
Yeah, it looked a bit off. So, new head sculpt, and we never got the dark blue jumper version, the Aliens of London one.
I wanted the green one from Father's Day because I thought it was quite
True.
rare.
It's rare, but we never got the dark blue one, so it'd be nice to actually see that finally released.
As long as it doesn't have blue jeans.
Oh God, yeah, what was that all about? The blue Peter version. Yeah, that's what I call it.
Yes.
Yeah. An accessories all on hand, maybe a Mickey head and I don't know, the Sonic Screwdriver. Then Tennant. Right, we'll move quickly on to Tennant. So, oh God, we finally won that stupid ball jointed thing, but
I had it. I sold it.
Wait, you had that prototype?
You had it.
There's a video on my YouTube channel of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? How much did you sell it for?
I sold it for like 200 quid.
Oh well.
Oh, you should have kept it.
I was struggling at the time. That I regret it. I do regret it, but at the end of the day, you're gonna get it at some point. You are.
Al did say we weren't, but like, maybe he's lying. Maybe we will get it.
Of course you will. Come on,
Yeah, so we want that with a new spiky hairdo and the outfit based on what was the most popular outfit we can give him?
Oh,
blue or brown?
Time Crash.
Blue.
Sort of. I want the Time Crash one. That was rare. I want the Time Crash one.
Oh, he didn't wear his coat, so we need one with his coat.
Oh,
Can't think of it.
Last of the Time Lords, he did wear his coat. At the end, he does wear the coat with the blue and the burgundy shirt and tie. That would be
great.
Cool.
We'll go for that one. Great. And Sonic Screwdriver is fairly standard, same as all the other ones. And the accessories, mini Sonic Screwdriver, and no idea.
Ding.
The timey-wimey. Yeah, that would be good. The timey-wimey detector or whatever. Or the ding machine in the Adipose episode. Okay. I know we missed out 6.
Lance. It'd be too much.
Yeah, we need to finally get that Lance. And the costume, something different. A Trial of a Time Lord, there you go. We never got that, so. And a new head sculpt, so. Another accessories, I'll think of those later. 7th Doctor. Serious face with a hat. We never got that, so that'd be good to have. Yeah. And the cream. We need another cream jacket one where it's more of a grey colour than cream because it was way too cream was the original.
Yes.
So, yeah, we'll have that. And what do we do for accessory though?
For 7th?
For the big accessory. No, the big accessory. Yeah.
Oh.
You can't release the 8th one, 7th and
Again,
8th.
yeah.
No. I don't know.
Hmm.
I really don't know.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's a really challenging one. If anyone in the
Yeah,
comments
that-
can give us one, then that'd be great. But oh, actually, there was that machine thing he had in Battlefield, like that bug thing. Do you remember? Like the alien currency thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That would be an entirely new
what-
sculpt, but it's I don't know, something from Battlefield. He had one of the gadgets in that. I'm sure you can make that cheap, make it a solid thing and make it cheap. And yeah, various accessories which I can't think of.
What's the difference between the 9th and 10th Sonics? Someone
Oh.
just asked.
Yeah.
So 9th button was up here rather than down here, and you had to manually open it. Same with the 10th for a while, but then with the normal 10th there was a slider thing, and then the wires on the 9th one were black and red, and the wires on the 10th one were like usually yellow. There's so much detail. I'd be here all day if I was to talk
Yeah, there's
about.
lots of changes you can do there. So we couldn't think of an accessory for the seventh, like a big accessory for the 7th Doctor, other than the sonic screwdriver. We did 8. War, quite a difficult one.
Joe Bowers is just heading off. See ya. Have a good evening. Just
Bye.
Saying goodbye.
See ya. Oh god, I can't. The War Doctor is basically just a re-release.
Yeah, it's just another re-release.
Yeah, with a new Sonic and a few little accessories. We did the 9th, did the 10th. Matt Smith, they did actually do this a while back, but with that hideous Sonic screwdriver, the one that didn't extend.
Oh, and a terrible doll-looking figure.
Yeah, it was really bad. So basically, you'd have the flicking Sonic, and chrome plate that one, and
use the 12th Doctor maybe, like the touch control one. I like that one.
Yeah, probably that one.
Or just
for
like
the for the figure itself, I just want that damn green coated 11th Doctor. Can you just give me that, please?
Yeah.
We've waited long enough. Or a jacketless one with the Series 5 blue jacketless one. Either of those two will do. Or another Series 5 variant. The Victory of a Dalek costume, we never got that one. So one of those three. And some other accessories, which I'll think of later in the edit. I'm going to be editing this afterwards. 12th Doctor. An Ultimate Series 8 version would be really, really nice. Sorry, I know I'm overruling, but just trying to get it finished.
The correct height, please. Just the correct
height as well. Make some adjustments to the height, please. New head sculpt.
Feet sculpt. New feet sculpt.
Yeah, and new feet. And paint the jacket properly on the inside, please. With his sonic screwdriver, it's a bit cumbersome, but oh well, whatever. And give us a red setting as well, that'd be nice. And for the mini accessories, I don't know, anything. 13, her Sonic, which looks like trash anyway. There's no way you can make that look better. Yeah. In terms of what have we missed in terms of the 13th Doctor figures?
I don't know.
Not an awful lot.
Did we ever get a coatless one?
That's probably the only thing I can think of, coatless. And the head sculpt's fine. I don't even think we need a new head sculpt, so I'd rather the money went into giving us a jacketless version.
Yeah, I think a 12th Doctor should come with like sunglasses that you can put on the figure, maybe.
That'd be nice.
I'd like that.
Yeah, that'd
sunglasses.
be sick, yeah.
Cool. And we've just kind of had a Chuty Gatwa Vortex figure, so I'm not sure about having him in a Sonic. Don't think we really need it.
I'm still thinking about the 12th Doctor, but
somebody's
maybe
had-
his guitar.
Oh, guitar would be good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that in. And are we pretty much done? I mean, there was a fugitive one, but she never had any accessories, so it's quite difficult.
I'm running tight on time now.
I know, yeah, we're going to have to call it a day. So those were our wish lists. And in terms of the next exclusives, I'll give you the clue of one of them is going to be a 60s companion with a 60s monster, but I can't tell you which one.
Ooh.
And there is a version of the Master which we're going to get this year, but I can't tell you any more than that. So there you go. Look forward to those.
Exciting.
Oh, and also we're getting a Revenge of the Cybermen set. That's actually been confirmed. Like, we are getting one of those. So there you go. Those are the future releases. But anyway, thank you very much to you both for joining this crazy stream, which almost didn't work.
No problem.
Cool. And yeah, we should definitely do another one of these at some point. And just cover Doctor Who news in general, because it's been really fun. Right. I'll bid you all farewell, because I still need to make tea.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, take care.